Rohit had always thought his life was picture perfect. Married to Anika for 5 years, he believed their love was unshakable. With a stable job, a cozy home, and 2 best friends who had stood by him through thick and thin, Aditya and Karan, he thought he had it all. But little did he know that his seemingly perfect world was on the verge of shattering. It all began one rainy evening. Rohit returned home earlier than usual from work, carrying the excitement of finally completing a major project. He had planned a quiet dinner with Anika to celebrate. As he entered the living room, he noticed something unusual. Anika's phone was glowing on the coffee table. Curiosity got the better of him, and he couldn't resist peeking. Scrolling through the messages, his heart sank. There it was, texts filled with flirtation, intimate jokes, and secret rendezvous. What stunned him the most was not just that Anika was cheating, but that the texts revealed she was involved with both Aditya and Karan, his 2 closest friends. The betrayal felt like a dagger to his heart. He couldn't breathe, couldn't think, couldn't believe what he was seeing. Instead of confronting them immediately, Rohit decided to plan carefully. He wasn't the type to let emotions rule him. He wanted a revenge that would leave everyone stunned. Over the next few weeks, he observed their behavior. He learned their routines, the ways they communicated secretly with Anika, and the little patterns that would help him execute his plan. Rohit's first step was subtle. He started planting seeds of suspicion among his friends. "Hey, I noticed Karan has been a bit distant lately. Everything okay with him and Anika?" he said casually one evening. Aditya laughed nervously, unaware that Rohit already knew too much. These small remarks created tiny cracks in their friendship, making them anxious and defensive. Then came the real twist. Rohit invited both Aditya and Karan to his house for what he called a guy's night, complete with poker, drinks, and his usual humor. As the night progressed, he watched them closely, noting every glance they exchanged when Anika entered the room. It was subtle, almost imperceptible, but Rohit saw the guilty expressions, the fleeting touch of hands, the hesitation in their laughter. Finally, Rohit decided it was time to strike. He wanted the ultimate public humiliation, something that would make them regret ever betraying his trust. He knew Anika loved attention, and his friends thrived on admiration. So he devised a plan that hit all 3 where it hurt the most. He arranged a surprise party at his home, inviting everyone in their social circle, including mutual friends, colleagues, and neighbors. Anika was thrilled and spent the day preparing, oblivious to what was about to unfold. Aditya and Karan, thinking they were attending a casual gathering, arrived looking confident and charming. As the party started, Rohit pretended to enjoy the evening, laughing, serving drinks, and mingling. Then, in front of everyone, he asked Anika to join him for a special toast. The crowd watched curiously as Rohit handed her a tablet and played a video he had secretly compiled. The video revealed the entire betrayal: messages, hidden meetings, and even snippets of conversations where Anika, Aditya, and Karan had spoken about keeping Rohit in the dark. The room fell silent. Shocked faces, gasps, and whispers filled the air. Anika froze. Aditya and Karan's confident demeanor crumbled instantly. They tried to speak, to explain, but Rohit calmly said, "I think words aren't enough. Actions speak louder." He clicked another button, revealing screenshots of Anika's attempts to manipulate mutual friends and lie repeatedly. The evidence was undeniable. What followed was a moment of pure poetic justice. Rohit had prepared a final touch. He handed each of them a sealed envelope containing their own secrets and humiliations, things they never expected to surface. Within minutes, their reputations were shattered, not just with Rohit, but in their entire social circle. The aftermath was both satisfying and bittersweet. Anika begged, apologized, and tried every tactic to regain Rohit's trust, but he had moved past her betrayal. Aditya and Karan avoided him, their arrogance replaced by fear and regret. Rohit realized that revenge wasn't about hurting them physically. It was about revealing the truth, asserting his dignity, and reclaiming control of his life. Months later, Rohit focused on himself. He pursued passions he had neglected, built stronger friendships with those who truly cared for him, and even started mentoring younger colleagues. The betrayal had been painful, but it became a catalyst for growth. He learned an invaluable lesson. True power lies in patience, intelligence, and self-respect, not in blind retaliation. As for Anika, Aditya, and Karan, They faded into obscurity, their friendship and reputations irreparably damaged. Rohit, however, emerged stronger, wiser, and more confident than ever. Proof that even the deepest betrayals could be transformed into a story of empowerment and triumph. And so, the husband who discovered the ultimate betrayal turned it into the ultimate revenge, shocking everyone around him, not with violence, but with sheer intellect, strategy, and a calm, unyielding sense of justice.